6 o'clock. I hear the chimes going off. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Walter. Hello, Jim. Hello, Model Railroad 80. Hello, Train Man. Paul Torrey, Racetrack Route. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Frank. Hello, Lee. Oh, my God, Lee's on. Oh, my gosh. We got an all-star cast out here tonight. Hey, Mr. MrMuffin'sTrains. I got to be honest with you. I'm exhausted. We've just had a super busy week here. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. So obviously the big news was Lionel announced the Vision Line steam engine for 2025, right? Which will probably be in the January catalog again. But they announced the Hudson for their 125th anniversary. Now I was pulling for an Allegheny, but maybe we'll get that next year. But we're going to do the Hudson, which is okay. And a lot of beautiful road paint schemes in there. They are doing Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo, which I find funny that it never made it to Toronto or Buffalo. But it's a great railroad, and there's a lot of fans of the Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo. We've had some pre-orders already. And then, hello, Katie. And we're going to do 3 custom runs. You saw, I think we announced yesterday, we're going to do 3 custom runs. So the first one is the Boston and Albany. Do a new road number in the green. They originally came out in black, but the later version was green. We're going to do the green. And I got a Pantone color chart. I'm colorblind. You probably know that. But my wife will be here tomorrow. Mrs. Muffin, the incredible Mrs. Muffin. We're going to get the color match to make sure we get the color right. And so we're going to do the Boston and Albany Hudson in green. And then we're doing a New York Central Hudson without a PT tender in that gray, silver, and white. And we're copying a paint scheme they did in Lion Chief, which is beautiful and was suggested to us. And I think it's really gorgeous. So we're going to do that. That's our second custom run. And then the third one we're going to do basically a play on Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. They had an A2 Berkshire, you might remember, MTH made a while back. I'm trying to get them to make them again. But that green, beautiful green with New York Central on the tender and Pittsburgh and Lake Erie up near the top of the tender. And we're going to, and they never had a Hudson. Okay, I know, but it's a gorgeous paint scheme. They could have, for sure. And so we're going to do that one as well. And then we had a gentleman suggest we do a Hudson with skull and wheels, which Lionel didn't announce any of those. And we know they've got skull and wheels, right? So I'm thinking about that. I'm not sure Lionel's going to let me do 4 of them, but they might. So anyway, we'll see about that. Hello, Robert. Hello, Franklin. Hello, Guy. How are you, buddy? Yes, we're running trains tomorrow. 2 o'clock. We'll do a live broadcast from MrMuffin'sTrains. I got a bunch of Lionel stuff on the track. We'll be ready to go. Hello, Mr. Kelly from California. Hello, Greg. Hello, Slag. Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome. Yeah, okay, what are we doing? So that was pretty cool. And then Atlas announced that they have a container coming in the week of York, which has the 3-bay cylindrical hoppers on it and the 6-bay cylindrical hoppers. And Cargill and Huber, Morton Salt, Santa Fe, Norfolk and Western, Burlington Northern Bicentennial paint scheme. So those will all be in. They're a little bit late, but they're all going to be in week after next. And then the Gunderson 50-foot high cubes will be in. And TTX, there's a couple of 3-packs. And then the snowplows, which we just talked about these not that long ago. Boston and Maine, Canadian Pacific, Chessie, Chicago Northwestern, Pan Am, Pennsylvania, and Rock Island. I think I'm doing a custom run snowplow, aren't I? I'm not sure. I don't remember. But they announced we'd get those about 2 weeks out. The next shipment from Lionel, the Lion Chief FTs, EMD FTs, including Halloween, are in this shipment. There's some Lion Chief Steam, New York Central, and Sleigh Bell. some box cars, National Train Day box cars in here. Bunch of Harry Potter stuff, Budweiser, Clydesdale, Holiday Reefer, Lackawanna Gondola with canister load. I need that. The Halloween Vista Dome streamlined passenger cars are in this release. And they're at Lionel now, so we're going to get them out. And then all the Disney engines and rolling stock and so forth. And then in HO, we'll see the nickel plate freight set and the Southern Pacific freight set. So that's at Lionel now. They'll be shipping that shortly. So we got yesterday 5 pallets from Lionel, which included the rest of the triplexes, the ES44s were in there, the A5 switchers. I'm oversold on Pennsylvania. But everything else I got, U.S. Army, Long Island, Baltimore, Ohio, something else. Bethlehem Steel, that was in there. Those little Orpho switchers, they redid the tooling on. So those are in there. And those are here, basically. And then I have 8 pallets from MTH sitting just north of here in Kokomo. They didn't make it down here today, so they'll be in on Monday. And that includes the Southern Pacific Daylight passenger cars and the New York Central Streamline passenger cars. And they'll be in that pile. And a bunch of buildings in there, all of their Halloween and Christmas cars, and Halloween and Christmas engines, diesels will be in there. And so that they'll get here Monday, I think, is the plan. And then Atlas shipped the SD 45s. There's a Norfolk and Western high hood in the blue that Mr. Muffin's gonna glob onto, and that's my plan. So okay, so we got some questions here. Yeah, I think it ought to have the black drive rods. So but we haven't got the artwork yet. So, but I think that's the plan. And Bob says already ordered the New York Central pacemaker. Yeah, it is beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you very much. So you think a skull and wheel with a PT would be cool? All right. I'll talk to Lionel on Monday. I got a feeling they're going to tell me I can't do 4, but you never know. We'll see. When the Royal Blue wooden passengers 2024 big, I don't know which engine that is. I have to have some help there. I can do a scan real quick, figure that out. Hello, Steve's Trains. He's a heck of a guy. Hello, Arizona Railroad from Arizona. How are you? Atlanta, Indiana is much easier to say. Oh, Michael's at DFW hanging out. Hello. All right. Pink hand raising. Hey. Hey, Stu Rankin was on here from Metka Wednesday night on my other call and showed us the new stuff he's got going on his custom runs. If you've never looked at them, you want to go over there. METCA. It's the Metropolitan Division of the TCA, like New York, right? Metropolitan METCA.org, O-R-G. And then there's a little place called Shop in the address bar, and you can see all their custom runs. And they're doing, I think, an SD70, if I remember right, in Milwaukee, a pretend Milwaukee heritage paint scheme, which I'm probably going to need to have, and a couple others in there, and a lot of cool cars. He's a very smart guy. When he does 2 freight cars, he paints the end of the cars different colors. Like one will be black and one will be brown, or one will be brown and one will be red, and that is very smart. I don't do that. I'm going to do that from now on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that go. Oh yeah, I got the artwork. We're doing Monon Steel Reefer power meter car with a little meter in there. To match the other Monon Steel Reefers we did. I got the artwork from MTH for that yesterday, and it looks really, really good. So that's coming up. A few more comments down here. You'd buy a skull and wheel, good deal. We talked about that. I think the wartime gondolas, the war emergency gondolas, the original tooling belonged to Weaver, and I think Lionel bought it. I think Lionel's got that tooling. So hey, Ping says 2431630. Let me look that up. 24. I got my website right here. I can go in and look that up. I got to get rid of the word husky. 243. Look here. He's just told me. I can't remember lots of numbers anymore. Is it a 460? Oh, they should be here very soon. They were supposed to be here at the end of September. And 2431630. So those, yeah, the 460s, Baltimore, Ohio, and the Royal Blue. Boy, isn't that a beautiful paint scheme? My. Yeah, those were supposed to be here at the end of September. And I've got 4 custom runs of that engine coming in for me. And so that'll be pretty neat. Looking forward to that. Wow, looks great. Yeah, they should be here. Should have been here by now. But I'll ask for a new on the water report from Lionel and see what's going on. So ditto on, you talking about the A1, talking about the Burks? Yeah, where are those? They should have been here by now. No update. I think we would see the H7s next. Everybody kind of stopped talking about when things were going to show up when the longshoremen went on strike. And obviously that only lasted 3 days or whatever, but now everybody is, they went silent. I mean, I couldn't get any callbacks. Really good. Why don't you use a paint thinner? Hey, dentist, I wouldn't use a paint thinner as a cleaning liquid. You can use denatured alcohol, and you can get it, put it on a rag, but I wouldn't put that on the cleaning car because it'll be really wet. The foam rollers would be really wet. So I would use Goo Gone. And what I like to do is just put 3 stripes on the first roller of Goo Gone, and then leave the second roller stuff. Don't put any stuff on the second roller and let the second roller pick it up. And so that would be good. Hey, the speeders are here, Jeff. Yeah, they're in the pallet we unloaded yesterday. So we'll get to that. I mean, all we've done so far is sorted everything and made room for 8 more pallets. And then we'll get them going. So what? So Lionel's website says the A1 Burks and the Polar Express Burks arrive at Lionel October 22nd. Boy, I hope that's true. Yep, we're going to see the Halloween Woodside coaches next. The next release, which will probably leave Lionel next week. Right. Yep, Goo Gone is different formulation. Some removes everything. I don't know if the everything is what. I just buy it. It just says Goo Gone. I get it on a spray bottle with a little nozzle on the top. We talk to Rich Foster about doing the Challenger friggin' every time I talk to him, pretty much. So, and the A1 Burke. So when you see him at York, mention it to him, I think you should. And James says, he received the Army triplex. It is awesome. I will honestly tell you, this is my opinion, that is the finest engine we've made as a custom run. That Army triplex. I just could not friggin' believe it. I mean, the scheme, the paint scheme. Oh my gosh. Just awesome. I agree with you. Thank you very much. Are we ever going to get we're ever going to get the Halloween car from last year? I mean, I don't know. I thought I had the Halloween car from last year. Maybe I've got them and just decided not to sell you one. That wouldn't be good, would it? Let me look. I thought we got the 20. Nope, we haven't gotten them. They're still back ordered. 2023 edition of the Halloween car is still not here. What the heck? I'm going to call. I'll call Alice on Monday and ask about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Well, let's see what else we got here. Good evening, Jason. Yeah, they'll put. I haven't asked them that specifically, but I'm expecting they'll put. Yeah, the Vision Light Hudson's in the 2025 big book is what I think we'd see, and I don't think they'll cut off pre-orders till the big book is out. I know they're working on it right now because that's what the artists are doing. They're spending all their time working on the 2025 big book for Lionel. So I'm waiting to get a bunch of my stuff done on that. I think the I haven't heard anything new, but the last I chatted with them, they were thinking we'd get the Z6s before the end of the year. You know, I don't think these guys really know. I think it's a function of when the factory gets them done and they can push them out. Yeah. Yeah. That is what I think we should have picked up that Army triplex. Yes, it was a good job. Yes, it is beautiful, beautiful. I don't know if they'll be here by then. Yeah, the F-19s they're saying in December. Okay, well that'd be my bet. Yeah, you don't need goof off. Now, don't do that. Googon, GOO-G. That's what you need. Halloween. It'd be nice if the H7s were here in October. I do not know anything new on the SD45s. Do not. There was a lot of them. So we've got all those. There are 35 or 36 ES44s. Yeah. You know, I tried to do an Army Challenger or something, wasn't it? And I just didn't get any pre-orders. Amazing. I mean, I think we ought to do another one, do like a general series. I think this one was Eisenhower. I think we ought to do another one for Patton. Don't you think? That would be really cool. Berkshires will be here. Somebody just mentioned it a few minutes ago. They'll be here end of October, according to Lionel's store's website. I think that's what they said. Let me thumb back up here. Oh, I can't find it easily. Should be soon. Should be soon. I think end of October. Somebody just talked about it. I missed it. Mr. Sedgwick. Now, this is a gentleman that makes the not laser cut, 3D printed bridge supports. And he's working on a Standard Oil service station, the Red Crown service station, which we had up in Lafayette when I went to Purdue. We had one up there. And he's going to have it ready to show at our train show here in Tipton, Indiana, October 25th. That's a Friday and 26th. And if you come on the Friday, you can ride the Nickel Plate Express Excursion Railroad for free. I already paid for it. So you can just show them your wristband and climb on and ride it free and go across the water and down to Cicero. It'll be pretty cool. And Chris is going to be at our show. And I think he's bringing a 3D printer, aren't you? You're going to bring a printer and do some printing right there and show people what you do. I think he's doing that, and that will be really, really cool. Yeah, I know we need a Western Maryland. I know, but it's a different tool. And I know I'm lobbying. I would really like to see it. Anything in Army Air Corps. Yep. So you're having Harry make Frisco SD45s? I mean, the Patch Burlington. Yep, I did. I talked to him today. Yes, he's got the decals for that. Yep. So, yeah, he's going to be here. He's going to bring a 3D printer. Now, come to our show October 25th and 26th, the week after York. They should be next. I think they told me originally early September for the nickel plate GP9s. All the Lionel GP9s should be in. Looking forward to those. So what else do we know? So we've had 72 comments on here, and I don't know how many people are on. We always get a lot more people on YouTube than Facebook. Well, we got a lot of people checking us out here on Friday night. Mr. Muffin'sTrains. Bring back those special suits. A little disco, you bet. Thank you. Oh man, so we've been working on this is the Nerd Center where I'm sitting, not the Nerve, but the Nerd NERD Center. And I've got 2 Macs here, 2 iPads, 3 monitors, a bunch of projection stuff. It's pretty cool. And then and around the corner in the workshop, we're building another broadcast center for my wife so we can do demos and stuff. And we're calling that, somebody suggested it, wasn't me, the Nerdette Center, NERDETTE Center. Yeah, and it's actually got better cameras than I have in here. She's spoiled, really. I mean, gosh. But it's pretty nice in there. So we'll be using that pretty soon. So what am I checking, Michael? Check HD, you will see something. Good evening, Jason. James, good evening. There's a bunch more down here. Hold on. What's Facebook? Yeah, what is that? You know, I know they will. I know they will. I just don't know when. I don't know when. Yeah. So Racetrack says the Standard Oil Red Count will be awesome. It will be awesome. And his work is incredible. And I got another kit for him, the Sedgwick Station kit he gave me, which I've not put together yet. I got to do that. Yeah, we're going to get that going. Standard Oil, yep, been 20 years since they last offered it. 20 years since the 440s, yeah. Yeah, I'll ask about that. That wouldn't surprise me. See that in there. Right. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, gosh. Okay, followed up with a retraction. Thanks, Michael. Yeah. 464s would be nice. Yeah, for sure. So the other thing that's in pallets that came in are the Union Pacific World War II box cars that have like a poster on the side of the box car, like a war bonds poster. And there are 7 different 3-car sets, 21 cars in total. And then there's a 22nd one included in the big boy freight set. Anyway, and I've got to, I gotta have them. So I'm gonna run them down here pretty soon. I've got a couple of, like it or not, a couple UP engines, and I think I gotta run those. I don't know. The exploding boxcar would be a good idea. It's been a while since we've seen that, isn't it? Yeah, that'd be fun. Super looking forward to the 25 catalog. They keep telling me how much I'm gonna like it. So I don't know, what does that mean? It's got a lot of Monon in it, or Milwaukee, or it's got my Allegheny finally. Those, yes, sir. Those box cars are scale. They are not semi-scale. No, no, no. And as soon as I'm going to probably sneak to the warehouse early in the morning on Sunday and get my 7 sets and get them over here because I want to get pictures of them. And they look pretty cool. And while I'm there, I'm going to grab the A5 040 switchers. Don't tell my daughter. I'm going to be stealing stuff. But I'm going to go in there and get those on Sunday. That's my plan. So, they could make a gold-plated Hudson. Oh, my gosh. Well, I love the Golden Gate Depot heavyweight passenger cars. I do. And Scott is a great guy, the guy that makes them. He doesn't offer really any kind of a discount to a dealer. So it doesn't really hurt. It doesn't really help to try to buy them and bring them in here unless I'm doing them just for me. So, you know, but I wish I mean, I'll have to go out and look at his website again and see what's going on. So, Richard, so I've got some powered bricks on the layout. The east side layout over here is all Lionel powered bricks. And then the main layout has 4 Z4000s, MTH Z4000s, and then 3 power bricks. So there's 8, 11 powered units on that side. And anymore, I mean, I'm recommending people get a ZWL, the new Lionel ZWL, because it's basically the same as 2 MTH Z4000s. You can run 4 independent tracks, and every loop has got its own power supply. I like that idea too, an Army Hudson. I just don't think they're gonna let me make more. No, I haven't heard anything about the MTH GMO boxcar or any of the boxcars from MTH. I think there's I got some boxcars from Lionel and the pallets we just got. I'm not sure what road names, but there were some in there. No, they are boxcars, 40-foot boxcars. We'll get pictures of them this weekend and show everybody. And I'm looking forward to that. We'll get that up there for you. So we've been running I've been running triplexes on the layout and running M1 mountains. I've got a couple M1 mountains over there. We've been running, and some consolidated 210Os by Lionel we've been running, and a lot of MTH diesels. I'm gonna probably swap some in tomorrow. I got Berwyn Abbey did F7s in Gulf Mobile, Ohio, an ABBA set, and I got those from them. They came, and I also got from them the Rock Island U25B. That's here, and maybe I'll get to roll some of those on. Yeah, I think you're gonna see. They're working on that now, so I think you're going to see a bunch of stuff announced here soon, because we want to start to get the 25 production schedule loaded up. So I think we'll see, Robert, I think we're going to see some announcements here pretty soon from them. I mean, they like the format of doing one a week kind of thing. Like this last week, they announced the SG70s Max, and we're going to do custom run a pair of Indiana Railroad SD70 Max. People have been asking me for more Indiana Railroad stuff. I've got Indiana Railroad hopper cars coming from RMT. He's making a bunch of those for me, and I've got a lot of RMT product that'll be arriving here in the next few weeks. It's all coming in. It comes in directly to Emory, and then he ships to me. Yeah, it is cooler. It's a pretty cool feature. Yeah. So we've had a couple of engines that have had problems with that rear truck, and they just needed to be lubricated. So because basically, to get them to stay straight and square, and yeah, right, yeah, tax right, yeah, yeah, get whatever you can on the layout, yeah, yeah, it's definitely a form of advertising, that's for sure. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, okay. So, and Lionel's finally redesigned their engineer figures. They look better. Which one did you see it in, Franco, that you liked it? And I think that's terrific. Well, let's see. I'm almost 6:30. I got to go home and cut boards for some shelving that Mrs. Muffin's doing. I got to go in the barn and fire up my table saw and try to get that going for her, and I think she'll be here with me at the layout tomorrow. I do not know what the next brass offering will be. Those guys are mum's the word. They don't share anything, which is okay. It's their business. But all right, well, let me see if I've got my music handy over here. I can get it going, start dancing my way out of here.